Hey guys, in this video today, I'd like to talk to you about limiting beliefs, how they hold us back, why they actually exist, and how we can begin to let them go. So what kind of beliefs am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the beliefs which are things like, I am not worthy or I am not good enough, or even beliefs about our relationships or about health, about career or finances. Maybe you have a belief about things, say about money, could be that money is the root to all evil. It could be about relationships, where all men or all women do X, Y, Z. If we have that belief system, we're truly not going to be our potential. We're not going to really get the type of successes that we want and that we absolutely deserve. So the first thing I always like to do when it comes to letting go of beliefs is get clearer on them. And we've got to ask ourselves this very important question. Is the limiting belief that we experience actually our own? Sounds strange, right? But is the limiting belief that we experience actually our own belief system? You see, sometimes the beliefs can actually be passed down to us or imprinted on us at a very young age. It could be something that our mother or father actually told us at a very young age about money. Maybe it was their belief system about money which was transferred down to you. It could be about, say, eating. If, for example, in the generations before us, that your parents or grandparents were told that it's important to eat everything up on your plate because they did not know when the next meal was coming from, and then they pass that on to you, we can develop this unhealthy relationship about having to eat everything on the plate. And even if we know we're quite full, or even if we're putting lots on our plate, we're going to be unconsciously imprinted to eat up everything on that plate. Now, it can also be about our present situation as well. So it's not about just when we were younger, when we were very young, we just took things on uncritically. If we see examples around ourselves in our immediate connection or even in the world, and we think, well, that person did it, so it must be true. Or if that person believes it, it must be true for me too. But in reality, that is simply just someone else's belief system. And the very nature of understanding that our belief system may not be our own will actually cause you to begin to let it go, or at the very least, to begin to loosen it up so it doesn't actually have an effect on you. I mean, it's almost like shining a light on an illusionary belief system. We think, actually, this is not even mine. Now, the other thing is to consider, which kind of goes on to when we were maybe younger, if that belief was formed by then at a young age, we have to understand that we didn't have all the knowledge and wisdom as an adult to be able to make the best decision about ourselves or the world. We were probably under stress as well. So what we have to do there is consider as if we're speaking to our unconscious mind, saying, look, at the time we created that belief probably for the best of intentions. However, at that time it might have been right, it's no longer right for me. Here's the new belief system I'd like you to create, or this freedom, or whatever it is for you. It's almost like we're teaching our unconscious mind, which was caught maybe back then to create that belief, to create a new one. And at the end of the day, all limiting belief systems have positive intentions. So if you don't believe you're worthy or good enough, what's the intention there? It's a terrible belief to have, but what's the positive intent? Maybe it's that we don't go for the thing that we want in case we may fail, or maybe we look stupid, or maybe we fear success. These are positive protective mechanisms. Take it to, say, a fearophobia. If we had a belief that dogs are dangerous, or all dogs are dangerous, and maybe it happened at a young age, or maybe we had a bad experience when we were under stress, and maybe we got attacked for whatever reason, we will start to create that belief system about dogs, or fill in the blank ultimately. If we go under enough stress, we could create a belief system which limits us. So, what is the intention in that example? Once again, it's protection. Having that belief system will cause you to not be around dogs. So initially, it does do its job of protection, but it does not really give you that emotional freedom. So we've got to ask ourselves, what can I learn from this situation about this belief system, which once learned will allow me to be free of the belief system? And then we preserve those learnings, because the learnings will actually keep us safe. So we've got to really be conscious of what the belief systems are happening beneath at an unconscious level. We have to take charge and responsibility to make that change ourselves, to really put our attention to communicate with ourselves at an unconscious level, whether it be through my hypnosis tracks, for example, or through my online programs. We've got to put our intention there and to really connect with ourselves and direct ourselves to the right outcome so we can be free of the limiting beliefs. But now we know that beliefs may not actually be our own. We know that they were created maybe under extreme stress or when we did not have the knowledge and wisdom being so young. And we also know that there's a positive intention behind that limiting belief system. So if we focus on the intention and then generate a new belief system, we will start to make the changes that we desire. Because we're not trying to replace something, we're trying to modify something. It's almost like we're telling our unconscious mind, not this, but something else, whilst keeping that safety or whatever the positive intention behind it is. So that's a great way of really becoming clear of limiting beliefs. And maybe you never work with animals who jump over and disconnect lighting, okay? So going back to where I was, we've got to understand that the intention behind it is always trying to protect us in some way. Let's keep the intention, reconnect with ourselves, and get the job done in how we want it. Yes, utilize a hypnosis because it works directly with your unconscious mind. Utilize my video and audio courses. This is your opportunity to make that change. So now is the time to really step up and be your potential by being conscious of the things which are happening at an unconscious level, separating and getting clear to redirect ourselves to where we want to be. So I hope you enjoyed that video and also that slight interruption there. I hope you have the most wonderful day. And if you're liking this video, go ahead and put a thumbs up on YouTube, leave me a comment. And as well as that, if you're listening to this on my app and you're enjoying my work, please go ahead and leave a review on the App Store. This means the more people understand that there is a lot of free content here. I've got over 200 episodes now, all completely free for you. And I just want to be able to help as many people as possible. And each review that I get, it just means I know that you're enjoying it, and I'll continue creating more and more free audios and videos to really help you in every way I can. So have the most wonderful day, and I look forward to speaking to you very soon. Many thanks and goodbye.